Hello, 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 and good evening, goobers! It is I, Gumby, okay? And today, after eons, we are finally having another art stream. Not only are we having another art stream after 10 bajillion years, I'm also letting you guys choose what character / characters parentheses question mark parentheses, depending on how our time looks. You guys get to choose a character that I will draw for you. This will be like a fan art piece. It could be mother flipping Miku Hatsune. It could be, or Hatsune Miku is the correct pronunciation. Anyways, it could be flipping Faust from Limbus Company. It could be flipping Yisod from Lobotomy Corporation. It could be Y'shtola from Final Fantasy. It could be me and your mother sweetly cuddling. Not really, not that one. But I will see her later. Tell her I said hi. I'll see her at 8. Anyways. But whatever your heart desires, I will let you guys choose what characters I doodle. And then, while we're waiting on your guys' council decision, I'll kind of just do whatever. That's the plan. That's the plan for today. Also, no cam. Just purples. No camera, just purple little guys today. But yeah. This is the thumbnail I made before stream. Isn't it? Isn't it superb? I forgot the fucking... Oh, now I gotta... I forgot something. Hold on, I just realized something. Hold on. Oh, but a moment. Oh, but a moment, if you will. Oh my god, let me save this JPEG. I didn't fuck up, okay? I didn't fuck up, you fucked up, okay? You fucked up, it wasn't me. Am I reopening the YouTube stream and changing the thumbnail? No. I'm not. I would never do something like that. I would never fix mistakes. I don't make mistakes to fix. So, you know, just saying. Got the wrong guy if you think I made a mistake, a fool of myself. And then let me save this PSD. You guys want to see some doodles I made the last couple of days? I'll show you after this loads. You want me to give you a sneak peek of stuff I've been doodling? I haven't been drawing a whole ton, but I have drawn a little bit. I made this. I hate that it keeps making the background bright checker. I don't care that it's transparent, I just I hate bright checker. It confuses my brain. But I made this. I don't know why. I always make eyeballs. I just really like eyeballs. I made this. The bright checker is gonna get punched in the mouth. I made this. I was kind of just doodling. I made this one. I thought this was super cute. It's like, hello, hi, hello. I thought this was pretty cute. I always get confused with legs. I feel like I do pretty good from the waist up, but after that it kind of goes south, unfortunately. Sometimes the legs look okay, but I like super struggle with that. It's something I definitely need to practice. What else have I made recently? I made this. I don't know what I was really going for. I just wanted to do like pinks and blues. And like some kind of weird, I don't know, like I didn't really have any plans for this. I just wanted to do something frilly and cutesy, and this is kind of what happened. And I wanted to make straps. I don't know. Is there anything else I've been making lately? Not really, no. I think I've made a couple traditional doodles, but that's all my digital doodles that I've made recently. Now I have to set up my canvas. You guys might not understand my process, but here's the thing. When I draw, I always have 2 of the same canvas. Why do I do 2 of the same canvas? Because I invert the second canvas. So say that I make a line. On the other side, I see if it's slanted. Look at that. See what I mean? It's inverted. So like say that the drawing is crooked. Like here's a box. And this, say that, you know, for example, this is a perfect box, right? But except when I look at the inverted, it could be like slightly more slanted. It helps me figure out my mistakes, and I've done that ever since my initial tryout. Big fan, highly recommend. I also, I don't usually use black line art, I usually use like dark brown. I used to use bright pastel pink, wouldn't recommend it. Hurts the eyeballs. Hurts the flipping eyeballs, dude. Hurts the eyeballs. But, you know, to each their own. To each their own, what they like to do for their artwork, you know? To each their own. I need to fix this real quick. And done. Okay, perfect. Excuse me. Okay. Well, guys, do we have any ideas of what you guys want to see? Any characters? We could draw flippin' Makima. We could play... Or not play. We could draw Hatsune Miku. Draw your mom, no balls. I would just be drawing a clone of me. Well, I guess I'd be a clone of her. But... she's just... she doesn't wear glasses, though. She's got the good eyesight. Or at least good enough that she doesn't have to wear glasses. And she looks a little more Asian. Out of my mom, her brother, and her sister, she looks the most white. You birthed your mother? Freak. Freak. Also, hi, Smiggles. Hello, nerd. I don't really know what I'm drawing yet. Guys, who should I draw? Like, fan art wise. I don't know who I want to make. That's why it's all up to you guys. Don Barlone from Wizardry 8? Who the fuck is that? Hold on. Now I gotta do research. Hold on, let me find a picture. It's hard to type with my tablet right in front of my keyboard. Let's see. Don Barlone. He's a rat or something. Oh my god, I think we've talked about this character before. He's like a fancy rat. He's a fancy rat. putting my reference to the side real quick. He's a fancy rat. I think we've talked about this character before. He's a mafia boss, stereotype rat. I thought he was like a scholar. He looked kind of scholarly. I guess just because you're a mafia boss doesn't mean you couldn't be scholarly. He's kind of got a trapezoid for a head. What if I get really abstract with it? I'm not much of an abstract artist, but we could we could change that today. We gotta do my animal eyeballs that I love to do. We gotta keep them off the head. Floating. Floating eyeballs. He doesn't really have whiskers. Also, his nose is more, like, boxy. Angry eyebrows? You think he should have angry eyebrows? Okay. Let me change my... I recently went through all my brushes. Because I had a couple that I didn't use at all. So all mine are cleaned up. He's got more of a square nose. He's kind of got boxy over eyebrows. You know what I'm talking about? Like some I almost said George Foreman. Oh my god, what is his name? Oh my god, what is his name? What is that famous chef? Gordon Ramsay. George Foreman. The most famous Hell's Kitchen chef there is. We love George Foreman's Hell's Kitchen show, right guys? Right? Like he's so cool. He calls people idiot sandwiches and sticks them in the grill. Makes them into waffles or something, you know? I don't really know how to make rat, but we're gonna figure it out. Does he have a thick neck, or does he have kind of a skinny neck? I feel like he would have kind of a thick neck. He's a little beefy on the torso, but not like crazy beefy. More like fit. He's a fit rat. Oh man, I gotta fix his mouth. Can you guys tell that I don't make animals? Is this my entry into becoming a furry artist? I remember there was one time that I made an Instagram account specifically for furry art. Not anything like lewd, but just cutesy furry art. And I made 2 characters. One of them was like a painterly thing, and then I never posted on it again, and I ended up deleting it. Cause the thing is that I like the cutesy like furry stuff, or the like really detailed furry stuff, because I think it looks really cool. So I like it to an extent, but it's just like I'm kind of lazy, right? I'm kind of lazy, and also I don't like this guy's nose. I don't know. He looks like an armadillo more than he looks like a rat. Rats have whiskers, right? Does he have whiskers? Does he have whiskers? Oh, that's a little... I think if I get rid of this line... If I get rid of this line, and I kind of reduce the opacity of this line, he'll look more rat-like. Yeah, he looks a little more ratty. Also, I might give him a little fuzz, you know what I mean? A little fuzzy wuzzies. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had some hair. I think I'm gonna erase it and give him a little more fuzzy wuzzies. But he's still really macho and tough, because he's a mafia boss. Take some artistic liberties, gang. Well, I have to get the base idea in my head before I can, like, really mess around with it. You know what I mean? I have to kind of get the base feeling before I can really start fucking around with it. The vibe. I have to capture his essence first. Like in the Dark Crystal, where they suck out their souls. Through and make him really old and fugly looking. So, you're saying take artistic liberties. Does that mean I can turn him into a twink? Does that mean I get to twinkify him? Like every other male character? Is it his time? To get twonked? Gonna twink my boy. Maybe. I could twink him. Should he have like a little bit of a rumpus, like a little tushy? Or like Kim Kardashian tushy? Does he have a tie? No, he's wearing like a... What is that blue? Is that like a scruff? Like he's got a little scruff on? You know what I mean? I think he's got one of those neck scruffs on. Like, in his shirt. Yeah, it's some kind of undershirt or something. It's a little hard to tell. Like, Red Dead 2. Some Red Dead 2. I could turn him into a cowboy! Yeah, Negan. I've watched some Walking Dead. I stopped watching after, like, the hospital-ish. I think, like, hospital-ish, but it's been years. He's showing 4 buttons, so I feel like I should make this a little bigger. I could give him massive tatas. Some lashes and massive tatas and a big butt and a big tail. 'Cause you know what they say about big tails. I gotta zoom this back out. Despair. Despair. Yeah. He kind of looks tubby right now. Little tubster. He's very fancy. He gives me very scholarly vibes. Like a scholarly... I wouldn't have thought mafia boss, but I guess he's a mafia boss. I think I need to... get this a little smaller. And then also erase this a little bit and come back to it. I'm not used to man proportions, and it's showing. He's kind of... I want him to have kind of a triangle, or was it a trapezoid top here. And then I want him to... I think I need to erase this. I think I made him too, like, set in stone too early in the game. time to only suggest men. I know, I plan on, making more content for my art channel again soon. I have plans. I don't want to spoil them, but I have plans. Steven's been playing Arc Raiders. Can you guys hear him playing Arc Raiders? Ash, what are you doing? You wanna come up? Come. He's gonna try to lay on my tablet because he's been doing it since he's a baby, and I can feel it in my bones. That's what he plans on trying to do. But I'm busy. You can lay in my lap. Hmm? Are you trapped? Goodbye. Get your butt out of my face. And don't drink my soda, please. Cats can't have soda. No. He's interested because we're making a rat character. He's like, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Trying to figure out how to do this pose. I want to give him kind of like skinny legs. I'm not gonna make him thick. I'm not gonna make him thick. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay? Ooh, okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. We figured it out. Kind of. I've caught the hip essence. How would he stand? Would he be like a hand on his hip kind of guy? Or would he be like a fixing his shirt kind of guy? Or would he be kind of like fixing his cuff? I could see him fixing his shirt cuff. You know what I mean? I feel like he's a fixing his shirt cuff kind of guy. Cut back to when Gumby interpreted my name as a goblin janitor twink. I only interpreted you as janitor. Hey, 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 stop chewing on pencils. Quit. Quit. Don't chew on pencils. He loves chewing on stuff to get my attention. He knows it's how he gets me, man. He's literally, he doesn't chew on anything other than when he wants attention. It's so silly. But I gave you the mop in your picture because how I think the first time we played was Supermarket Simulator together. And how you beat the shit out of me with a mop. Stop chewing on pencils or you're gonna get off the desk. Stop chewing on pencils.
There's a way up right here.
Give me that. Give me that. Hey, 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 ow. Don't poke me. Give me that. My pencil now. Yeah, when you beat me with a mop. And then I interpreted you as a goblin because you give me goblin vibes. Like me. You're a goblin like me. Goblin. 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 I'm not really sure how to do his arms. Would he have like really skinny forearms? But like beefy? I'm trying to draw this a little bit out of my comfort zone. Which is, it's already out of my comfort zone because it's a man. And we know how much I love women. We all know. We know how much Gumby loves women. Explain the twink, then explain it to us, Gumby. The arm looks pretty good like that. I think I have to thin it out a little bit. It's too round. It needs to be more boxy like the rest of him. I I don't know, cause I think I have very set body types that I draw. But also I imagined you to be like twinkish. You know? I imagined you to be a little bit of a twink. Now, I could have been incorrect, you know, but... I think, I don't like how this looks. She called me a bottom before she even knew I was kidding. Oh shit, that's so fucking funny. You can be gay and not a bottom. You could be a top. You could be a top gay. Who knows? Who knows your lifestyle? Who knows? You assuming my gay? No, I'm not assuming. I'm leaving it open-ended. An open-ended thought. The arm looks better, but I'm still not a fan. I think that once I actually... I'm just not happy. I'm happy with the big arm, but the forearm doesn't look quite right to me. I'll fix it in a minute. I'll come back to it. I think once I put the clothing on, maybe... Mayhaps once he's clothed. Ooh, yeah, what if I give him like little fluffies on his nose? Eh. Kind of. He looks too armadillo-y when I do that. He's also, you know, I'm trying to go for more of the polygon-y look, since he's very polygon-y, you know? Staying true to his form. By the way, I hope you guys are enjoying the Mozart. I have it kind of low because some of the like singing was a little loud and I wasn't a fan of how loud it was. But just some chill Mozart. Because I've been listening to a lot of classical music lately, and then also this is non-copyright, so YouTube won't scream at me. Smile. But I have been listening to a lot of some classical and piano and stuff like that lately. Very calm stuff. Very nice. Very nice. I think I'm gonna get rid of his dong-ish area and commit to the box. Put him in a box. I'm committing. Committing to putting him in a box. Kind of. I do need to... I gotta figure out his grundle area. He's got... He's kinda got this going on. Boom. And then... What even is this game about that this rat guy is from? Wizardry? A mafia boss? Is he also a wizard? I thought he was holding like a pair of scissors or a needle or like a little dagger or sword or something. Not very wizard wandy, in my opinion. Not very wizard wandy, in my opinion. Oh, why'd my music cut like that? That's weird. Space fantasies. Space fantasy party arrives on planet to kill evil space Hitler. I see. Video pause. Continue watching. Yes. What is this, fucking Netflix and chill? Are you still... Are you still watching? Has my ding dong down her throat. Or what's the meme when it's like Netflix saying, "Are you asking if you're still watching while you're while you're in someone's daughter or some shit." God. I'm too heinous for my own good. What kind of music would this rat listen to? You think he's I think he's very scholarly. He would listen to some like scholarly music. I don't know what that would really pertain. Maybe the classical music. Maybe he listens to Jazz Guy. Ooh, okay. I think he's got like textured pants on. You gotta hear his voice? Okay, well, can you send me like a good clip of him, or if I just Google him, will I like find something of him? Is this like a thing I'm gonna be able to find his voice somewhere, or is it something I'm gonna have to scour for? You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to come back to the textured pants thing. I don't like how that looks. He looks like he's got spaghetti all on his legs. Give me a sec. Okay. I can give you a sec. I just don't want to... I don't know if I'm gonna find good stuff if I try to find him on my own. We have to give him justice. Give Rat Mafia Scholar justice. I don't like how this arm looks. How to hand? How do hand do? His hand looks kind of like a weird seagull. Or one of those like Halloween lip candies, you know? Or is it a ring? Lip rings? Is it lip ring or lip candy? You know what I'm talking about? I think it's a ring. It's got the mouth on it. I'm really not happy with how this hand is coming out. Okay, let me rethink this. So if I'm holding my hand, if I'm holding my cuff of my shirt, it's like a two fingers and a thumb, and then the other fingers are kind of tucked in. So if I was to do that, you would be able to see the two tucked fingers before the pull fingers. So this would be like the pull fingers. And then this would be the tuck. Tuck. And then you wouldn't be able to see the thumb. That being said, I feel like it'd be... I think what it is that it's not enough at an angle. Like you would kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. And then this is still kind of angled down when I'm pulling on my cuff. But now it's more... I really should practice with boxes. Let's see. So if I was to do that, then you would still kind of see the cuff at this angle. He doesn't have baggy cuffs though. He has pretty tight cuffs. He's a fancy man with fancy plans. And then I feel like kind of like this. He looks like he would have bara titties. Like you could put him in one of those sweaters with the titty cut in the middle and the top. He seems like he could do it. He seems like he could pull it off. A fine choice for a scholar. You know how they have like bunny suits? They gotta give him the rat suit. He just seems so fancy. He's such a fancy man. What the fuck are you saying? I don't fucking know what I'm saying. You think I know what I'm saying? Crazy? I never know what I am saying or what I am. I'm a monstrosity. A monstrosity among men. Do you think you could have like a little tuft? Ooh, I could give him ear tufts. You've lost it. I know. He kind of looks like he has antlers if I do this, though. A little bit. I've lost the fucking plot. Well, you know, because, like, there's the bunny suit, which is, like... boop. Boop. And then... boop. 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 And it's got the bunny tail, right? And then usually there's like stockings. And the heels, right? Give him little fishnets. What if we made this character, but in this outfit is all I'm saying, okay? What if I just want to turn him into a beautiful man, okay? With the bara titties. You don't think he would have bara titties popping out the top, bro? I'm just saying, he's got a very big torso. He definitely got some get the Jax maid costume on him. Jax was very cute in that. I think it was like a reference. I don't know enough about it, but I think he was supposed to be a woman originally, and then they changed it to be a man. I don't know what I'm drawing on the side, but I'm just saying, what if we put him in the maid outfit? What if we put him in the outfit? I just love turning my men feminine. What can I say? I'm so sorry. Bunny. Mid. I kind of need to fix this a little bit. Have you guys seen, I don't know her name, but she's like a content creator with her husband or boyfriend or whatever. And she's like an actual smarty pants, like biologist something. Like she deals with biology and like has made books about stuff and whatnot. And she she loves the idea. She loves the idea of mpreg. And it's just so funny. Like she plays Sims modded to where mpreg is a thing and fucking she's just such a character. What if she manages to make it real, guys? What if she does? Should we be scared? I feel like we should be scared. Do you think that there are some men who would want that though? There's no way it's 100% not wanted by men. There's got to be a man out there who's been curious about the experience of childbirth. You know what? There's that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I forget the name of it. The one where he's pregnant and he has a baby, and they have to like C-section it out, and he keeps taking the medicine vials. What is that called? What's that movie? You don't need mods to mpreg. Learned that as a child when I downloaded a gallery sim and they got Gregnet. Junior? The movie's Junior. Yeah, that was a good movie. It's pretty funny. He's usually pretty good in comedy movies. Ooh. Hold on. Now we have to find out what this guy sounds like. Hold on. Wait. Pause Mozart. We're gonna find out what this rat sounds like. 40 seconds in, eh? Ooh, the game actually looks pretty sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's listen to his voice. My mafia scholar rat.
So, you again. What took you so long, huh? You know how dangerous it is to leave this gem sitting around here? I could have sold it 5 times over. Of course, you're still interested in buying it.
Ooh. Attack him!
You got a price on your head.
Whoa. Whoa! Why is he attacking him? What the fuck? I like this rat guy. Is he evil? I guess he's a mafia boss. He's probably done some dirty work. Is this basically a D&D game? Okay, I actually want to play this game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm invested in this rat character now. Is it on Steam? We're not gonna play it today, but what if we could though? Wizardry 8? Oh my god, it's not on Steam. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. It's pretty neat though. I like this guy. I can't believe he was just gonna attack him instead of just paying him for the gem. Disappointment beyond measure. Then he dies. It's on GOG. Oh yeah, I know. I used to play Gwent on GOG. Gwent is a very fun. I love card games. I do. I can't help myself. I've heard Legends of Runeterra is good, like the League of Legends card game, but I haven't ever picked it up. I've been playing the most card game I've played recently, or just in general, like the latest thing is a few weeks ago I played the Genshin Impact card game, which is really good. Draw him doing a backflip and getting an education. What? A backflip and education. Draw him becoming a single mother. Why are you guys just... You guys are invested in this rat character now, too. Also, hi, Tyrant. Hello. This is a cool rat character, though. Very cool. Draws him divorced. That kind of goes with the single mother. I don't want to give him too many blushies. Honestly, I might get rid of the. I know blushies are iconic for me, but I think that we'll give him like maybe, yeah, the under sag eye. Ratman, I have the stream muted because I'm still at employment land. No problem. Hi, chocolate. Draw his third voice from Patty the Frog Princess. Who the fuck is Patty the Frog Princess? Is this a fake character? Is this a fake character you're giving me? Is this a real character? Patty the Frog Princess. I'm just getting a bunch of the Princess and the Frog. Aw, the Frog Princess. She's got a big hat. The Frog Princess by Louis J. Patrick. Is that what I'm looking at? She's got a stick and webbed feet. She looks pretty cool. I like the design on that book. It's pretty cool. I draw Don Barlone the rat with the frog, Patty the Frog Princess, and that's how he becomes the single mother. That's how he becomes a single mother. Patty the Frog Princess leaves. No, Patty is Ratman's ex-wife. I don't know what you're talking about. Wait, is it actually in... Okay, so this is the picture I see when I look up Patty. Wait, do you know what Wizardry 8 is, Tyrant? Do you know this game? Guys, what if we had a Wizardry 8 game day? It looks cool. Patty is Ratman's ex-wife. This is Ratman's ex-wife, the Frog Princess. She kind of looks like she's from the Dark Crystal. She kind of looks very Dark Crystal-y vibes. I just want to see a rat divorce a frog. Yeah, okay. Okay, well, so... Alright, so we've drawn... Let me write his name down real quick. Hold on. Don... That's too thick. Don Barlone. It's still too thick. You'll never hear me say that again. Not ever in my life will you ever hear me say that again. Now it's too thin. I'm getting tilted. I'm literally raging. Sometimes my handwriting is nice, and then sometimes it's so dark. It's because I'm so used to writing like this. This is how I write normally. Because I'm so fast with it, and so when I slow down, my brain's like, error, 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 error. I want to see him get divorced from the frog and do a backflip. His wife turned into a man and divorced him. As frogs are known to do. Oh yeah, they do change genders sometimes. It was a frog prince all along. Draw his fourth divorce, which is his divorce with Smiggles. I don't think Smiggles would marry Ratman. I could see them being like buds in crime, like partners in crime, but I don't... Am I wrong? Smiggles, is Ratman your type? Is Don Bar... or not Don Barlone. Is the rat... No, his name is Don Barlone. Is Don Barlone your type? Don Barbney. Your writing is literally Comic Sans. What? What? Is it? My Ys look sick, though. Tell me my Ys aren't nice as fuck. I write, like, Ys this way or that way? So, Darn Barlone is a possibly your type. Okay. Alright. What is it that would make him your type, and what is it that doesn't make him your type? What about Don Barlone are you, like, not a mega fan of? And if you say it's because he's a mafia boss, I write like a schizophrenic writing a warning in blood on my wall. So, like, what's his face? The scratchy carrot guy, I think, from, We Happy Few, or, like, in Portal. What's his name? The Rat Man in Portal? Is it Rat? Rat Man? What is his name in Portal? The one with the secrets. I'm not an extortion guy. Ah, I see. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so Don Barlone from Wizardry 8. Alright, and now we have all this stuff we're gonna do to him later, which is, you know, good for us, bad for him. But before that, we have to give him his frog bride. His frog bride. Oops. We gotta give him his frog bride, guys. We got to. It's the law. Oh, I just realized something. Hold on. I meant to, sometimes it helps me to put, like, a background color. I might not keep it pink, but I do want to, change this a little bit. I like putting the paper texture sometimes, too. Feeling very, let's give it a, just a light paper. Kind of a red flag. Him having a 401k and a 6-figure salary would make him my type. Guys, a customer told me at work today that they stopped manufacturing pennies yesterday. Is that true? Do you guys know about that? I guess we're planning on, once we get to a certain point, we're gonna be like Canada, and we're gonna have it's gonna be like 5 cents instead of, no more pennies. I always thought about making a penny collection, of like all the different years, but now I guess, I don't know if that's gonna happen, I guess. It'll probably become like collector stuff. This face is so silly. Just get rid of change altogether, and bills. And money in general. Real. Guys, I heard that, guys, are we like hacked? Are we like super hacked? Is our future like super hacked? Are we good? I've been kind of freaking out about it a little bit, guys. Barter system only. But I have nothing to trade. There's just too many pennies. How should we draw a frog princess? I don't want her to be too cartoony. I want her to be like semi, like, stylized like Ratman. Our future is just as hacked as it was 20 years ago. Okay, that's fair. She's kind of trapezoidy too. So what if I give her like a... The lopsided eyeball is crazy. It's all about what you're willing to accept. Read that as so many peanuts. Pena. Pena. Pena? Yeah. Well, I mean, here's my thing. I would like to do the things that I like to do. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to spend as much time on just, like, being me and making stuff. You know? And so, I do that. So, I mean, I guess I'm already kind of chilling. I thought, like, having a house sounded kind of cool, but I don't really see that happening anytime soon. Frog! Yes, frog. Thought having a home would, like a permanent home would be kind of cool, but I don't really see that happening. Did I fuck something up? Oh, I changed the Then as long as you can do that, your future is fine. Robots working at McDonald's and mowing your neighbor's lawn won't change that. Yeah, I just want time to, like, be able to do what I like to do. So, I guess I'm good. She's kind of got, like, a... Her eyeballs are not as bubbly as I want them to be. House thing might be possible, just give it another 20 years. Sus. Real. I think what it is I need to make her head more sideways, but I made it too straight. Hold on, let me just, like, quick doodle real quick. Let me quick doodle really fast. We gotta crash the housing market. It's gonna be lit. I don't like this doodle. We're gonna have to try again. Okay. Let me quickly... I feel like she'd be kind of bent. You know, honestly, I was thinking she'd be kind of like a cutesy, the knees together, like holding her staff and like looking at him blushingly, but she seems like a very confident woman, and she's got her chest kind of puffed out. So I think that would be what draws Dawn Barlone. Are we writing fan fiction? Does this count as fan fiction? Are we writing Frog and Rat fanfiction? Free in a way, yeah. Did you guys see the guy who he was houseless for a long time and then he invented like a very cheap home? Like a tinier than a tiny home. It's like the size of a 1.5 2 porta potties. And it looks like it's called a porta potty home or something. You'd have to look it up. But he's saying it could save us all, man. It could save us all. Her head's... okay. His head is like this big, okay? So I need her head to be like this big. I feel like she'd be like a little like buff thick, you know? Like buff thick. Not too much. I feel like she's very dainty though. I'm trying to feel her vibe right now. I'm trying to feel her vibe. I like her little, like... her little mouth. Her mouth is cute. I can't believe we're making I was not expecting today to be Frog Rat fanfiction. For them to end up divorced too, by the way. This is your guys' fault. What if, okay, hear me out. They get married. They get married, alright? And then they divorce because she goes from Frog Princess to Frog Prince. But then they reunite. And their hearts aflutter. And then he turns gay for Frog Prince. You know, what if the tides turn? What if, and then they divorce again? They divorce again. What if it's like an off and on thing? Gay, you say? Yes. What if she's a frog princess that turns into a frog prince, and then he like accepts her, and they get married again? I'm just saying. What if love is not lost between the frog and the rat? I'm so invested in these characters now. I don't want them to... If it's lost, they better use a GPS. I'm not happy with how she looks right now. I have to get her... The rat came out so fucking good! And now I can't draw anymore. She's kind of wearing a dress. What if I... I need to draw the body before I draw the dress, or it's not gonna look right. Will you draw us holding hands later? Real. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know how long I'm streaming today. And we have a lot of frog rat stuff to make now. You guys have determined my fate already. But maybe, if not today, another day. I feel like frogs kind of have big butts, right? I feel like she would have kind of a big butt. Or maybe my preferences are showing. I don't know. Big butts and I can't not lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with a pretty face and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Something. I can't remember the song. When a frog walks in the place, you get divorced. Oh my god, we have to retry the frog. Oh my god, she looks so bad. All my talent went into making the rat, and now we're doomed. We're cucked. I also tilted her really hard. Yeah, holy shit, I tilted her so hard. This is why I like having the side thing. Nice. I joined chat and the first thing I hear is, I hear frogs have big butts, followed by I like big butts. Songs with frogs substituted with opera music in the background. Wild stream. I feel like every Gumby stream is a wild stream. You know, if you think about it. But yeah, we're making, so The stream was I was gonna draw whatever people wanted, and that's what I'm doing. Smiggles wanted me to draw Don Barlone, which is the Rat Mafia guy on the right. And he's from Wizardry 8. And then, I believe Tyrant wanted Patty the Frog Princess. So I looked up Patty the Frog Princess. She's not real, but I found a book cover, The Frog Princess. So now this is his wife, and then they're gonna get divorced because she becomes a husband. She becomes a frog prince, and then they reunite and get back together. That's our fan fiction. No, my dear Gumby, you are the wild one. So now that I'm here, in my honor, draw the manliest Mexican you can draw. I just redraw Ratman, and then give him a shirt that says, manly Mexican. Or should I give him, like, manly Tex-Mex? Yeah, sounds about right. Or like Tex-Mex. Oops. Mex is best set. No, I'm kidding. Tex-Mex is what was the joke I was gonna make before that joke? That'll do, Gumby. That'll do. Tex-Mex is fuck, I forgot my original joke after I made that joke. Damn it. Never mind. I leave for 10 seconds and Gumby has given Patty a badonkadonk. I can't help myself! Well, listen, I can't get her frame. I used all my art juice on making Ratman, and so now I can't draw anymore. I can't help myself. I make thick women, and we all know it. Also, frogs have big butts, right? Like, look at her in the picture down there. She kind of has, like, a dumpy, you know? Frogs have a little big butt. Gumby is a Pixar artist. Oh, I see you have a type, Gumby. You like the cake in the back. I like the cake in the front, too. I just like cake. Me love cake. Me wish I had milkshake and fries, you know? Fries and milkshake. God, a milkshake sounds so fucking good right now. Oh. Why have you done this to me? I was wanting ice cream earlier, and I don't have any ice cream. I was thinking I was gonna give her, like, the cutesy, like, put the knees together thing and holding the staff like a nervous wizard, you know? But honestly, like, you see how her chest is kind of, like, puffed out? She looks like she's ready for battle as, like, a little frog, you know? So I'm gonna make her a very confident frog. That's what Don Barlone falls in love with, is the confidant. The confidant. He falls in love with the confidant. Oh, I think I figured out how to fix her head. Hold on. I have a plan. Hold on. She's gonna have kind of like an oval head too. But how do I do her eyes? Like, how do I make her eyes work? Okay. Maybe. I want to give her, like, the little nose bump. Every Pixar mom be caked up. Do you guys remember Dexter's Laboratory? You remember how that mom with the gloves? Wasn't she a germaphobe? Dexter's mom was the OG cake. She wasn't. She was just a trad wife, always in the kitchen. I remember there being an episode where she like was fighting over the yellow gloves in a store because it was like the last pack of yellow gloves, and another mom in the store wanted it, and she like basically murdered them. Not really, but I feel like I want to give her not a tiny frame, but because we are gonna turn her into a twink when she becomes Frog Prince, so I don't want her to be like, I want her to be a little. Wasn't there an episode with Dexter's mom bought it and it said trophy wife? I have no idea. There was? Really? Like, what happened? What did they do to her? What does that mean? What do you mean it just was about, was it about her butt? Like, what do you, what, I have no context of what the you're saying right now to me. What are you talking about? She looks not right to me. And I can't pinpoint what it is. Let me do what I did with him. And I'll make, like, the belly area that helped me last time. Because then there's this, and then there's this. And I could give her kind of skinny legs, too. Her legs are very leaning this way, and I think that's also my problem, because I don't know why I'm leaning her so hard. Or at least not properly. Like, it wouldn't... Her lean wouldn't matter as much if I did it right. What if I did this? What if I do this? Okay. Go watch old cartoons, you zoomer. What do you mean I'm the one who brought up Dexter's Laboratory? I've watched Dexter's Laboratory, I've watched Yogi Bear, I've watched Looney Tunes, I've watched, Pink Panther, I've watched the Flintstones, the Jetsons. Are you trying to fight? The dinosaurs. I have Earl Sinclair as a fucking action figure in my house. I did watch Codenames Kids Next Door. I did. I watched that one. Why? What are you calling me a zoomer? You're not even that much older than me. I'm turning 25 in 7 days. Gumby is a Looney Tune? Alright. Also, hey, I'm Gen Z, and Candy is my fave. Did you guys ever play the Cartoon Network, like, website games? They were pretty good. I liked the Ed, Ed, and Eddie one where you could... The Derby. Oh, wow, 25. Big man Gumby. Yeah! I'm about to get my pimp walking cane out. 25? Man, you're young. I just turned 36. Wow. Age is wisdom and experience, my friend. Age is wisdom and experience. Totally. Have you? And then there was like the was it the Wicks, the Winks, the fairies, and then there was like Spy Girls. I remember the Spy Girls website game. That was fun. I also liked Lilo and Stitches, where you make the set, you pile the sandwich, or you do the racing. You've reached the age where biologically scientists claim your brain is fully matured. Well, you see... I think that science is wrong in my case. I love Disney games more, though. The sandwich game. Yes, the sandwich game. Dude, I think I'm unlucky in the developmental thing, the situation there. Zach and Cody. What did I do? What am I doing with her leg? Like something, this is just something not quite right. I'm not even really thickening her. You know what it is? Her waist is so snatch. Kim Impossible. VMK? I don't know it by acronym. You would have to like spell it out because I'm silly. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Thicker up, Gumby. I'm unthickening her! If you don't know the acronym, then you never played it. Okay. Think of the game Gaia Online or Club Penguin. I played like Webkins and also, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it is. Oh, what is it called? There was one where it was like, ooh, that one, hold on, I'll come back to that. But there was this one I can't remember the name of, but there were like different, like areas that you could go to, and like it was basically just a big chat room game, and you could go talk to other players in like the cafes and whatever. And I think it was a troll, but there was like a guy, or like it was a girl character, and I was talking to her and she was like, yeah, my parents are always so mad at me because of all the coke that I like do and all the drugs I do. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like you shouldn't do that stuff. You shouldn't, oh my gosh. And like, as I totally, like as a kid, I don't think I realized that somebody was definitely trolling me. Like, but they were just like, I'm making all these bad decisions and my parents hate me and like blah 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 blah. And it was like, okay. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know I could just kind of exit the situation if I wanted. And I was like, oh my gosh, this person has nobody to talk to and they're going through all these anyways. But have you guys ever played the Bratz website game where you had like the iPod basically like speaker Bratz thing, and you could plug your headphone, like some earbuds into it, some like wired earbuds into the Bratz, and you could listen to music on it. I had Hannah Montana music playing in it, and then you could connect it to the computer, and then you could play on the Bratz website. Did you guys ever see that? And then you could also customize the Bratz girl. There was like different clip-ons that of like outfits and hairstyles. It's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty cool idea. And then one day it just went under construction and then never left. And so that was kind of it. There's also one where it was kind of like monsters, and you could create your own like monster guy, and then you could do the different mini games and stuff, and it was like a cool little game. Or like a website thing, and you could see other players and stuff, I think. Or actually, I don't remember if you could see other players, but it was cool. I liked it. I don't know, Habbo Hotel. That makes me think of Has-Been Hotel. I'm not caught up in that show at all, but I hear like mixed things about it. I really like the art style, but I don't know. The story didn't really grasp me as much as I wanted it to, if I'm gonna be honest. I watched maybe an episode or two, but it just didn't grasp me as much as I really wanted it to. The Addict music video is pretty sick though, and the music's good. I think a fan made that music and then they animated it. I remember Disney Magic Kingdom. I remember Wizard 101. Why make bad decision when you can be the bad decision true? Oh, I think I played that once, but also the Bratz GameCube, and it was so fucking good. I remember the GameCube Bratz game. I remember that. Grasp me. Firmly grasp it. Firmly grasp it. I kind of want her to be muscular. I feel like frogs are kind of strong, right? They stick to walls and stuff. They gotta be strong. Let me look it up. Are frogs considered strong? Frogs are considered strong, particularly in relation to their body size, with powerful leg muscles that allow for incredible leaps. For example, the American bullfrog can jump a distance 5 times its body length. That's pretty cool. Buff frog. Beefy legs. That's what I'm saying, I feel like she'd be kind of beefy. I don't know how, like, leg meat works if I was to really, like, get muscular about it, but... She's gonna get covered by a dress in a minute. I don't need it to be perfect, but I just wanted her, like, anatomy to make sense in my head. I'm also kind of doing more of a cartoony style, so I don't want to, like, get too realistic. I'll show you my leg meat. That's crazy. Ooh, you know what I could do? Is... I'm trying to think. Itty bitty titty committee. Because she's form changing, right? Or, well, I don't know what I want to do here. I'm kind of lost. You know what it is? I don't think I gave her a big enough torso. Also, she needs to be like a little shorter. I think what it is, I gave her no tummy. I think that's the problem. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. Dang. You could doodle. You can draw when you get home, too. I don't like her legs right now. I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting pissed off. Her eyes are bothering me now. Everything about this character is pissing me off. Pissing me off, bro. Ooh, I think I figured it out. Hold on, please hold. I think I figured out what the problem is. I'm like trying to do two frontwards when I'm trying to go sideways, and it's confusing my brain. And what I need to do is commit to the sideways. And what is it, Ash? What is it, Ash? What is it, dude? What is it, man? You doing good? You good boy? Oh, you're being so cute. Come on. Come. Okay. You wanna come up? Oh, someone wants to snuggle. Someone wants to cuddle. Isn't that right, my boy? My boy. You hear me yapping and you want to hang out. You wondering what's going on. You can't lay on the tablet, I'm sorry. My cat loves laying on the tablet. Yep, there he goes. I can't see what I'm trying to work on with you laying on my tab. He's literally half body on my tablet with his back feet on my tummy. Hey, I was drawing on that. Hey, could I oh, and he's got his head down. Ash, I was drawing on that. Could I continue, please? Guys, the stream's over, I guess, this fucking guy. Hey! He's literally, I can't even see anything. Please? Please. He used to fit on my tablet when he's a wee baby, and now he's so big. He's so big. Ain't that right? I got a movie, though. I am drawing. Sorry. Sorry. When you're trying to figure out body stuff and you're losing your fucking mind. Ash, you can't lay on my tablet, dude. I love you. Stop. You can lay on the desk. You can lay next to the tablet. You just can't be right directly on the tablet. Okay? That's my stipulation. I'm sorry. My cat's being a brat, dude. Braticus Malaticus. And now he's bumping into the... There he goes. There he goes. Still kinda not right. I feel like this looks better. I did want her chest to like puff out a little bit more. I want her to be a proud frog. I was really not expecting to make rat and frog fan fiction today. I was expecting to draw like fan art of somebody, but not. I don't even think like the frog's not even real. Like we just Tyron just came up with he wanted to see a rat and a frog together. What's that one movie with the rats and the frogs? The frogs are like the bad guys, and there's like the rat in the suit. Fancy man.
It's called
Flush?
Flushed.
Flush?
Flushed.
Oh, flushed. What was it about?
Rat that, like, some rich dude owned, and then he got flushed down the toilet, and then he was...
And oh, because he was a fancy rat.
Yeah.
That's a type of rat. Maybe I made her a little too thick. I'd attend there once. I think I forgot anatomy. I'm like slightly trying to forget it, but like I'm so used to. I did so well with the rat and like doing different. And now I'm going back to because I'm drawing a woman. It's because I'm drawing a woman. I figured out the problem. It was women all along. Because now her body's like a little too realistic. Oh yeah, because I was breaking down her anatomy so then I can make the dress. So she's gonna go back to like looking cartoony in a minute. I like lost the plot for a little bit, but I'm back. Okay, so now let's make her like staff thing. I don't even know what it is. It just looks like a staff. I've returned. Hello! I've made her body way too realistic because I was trying to get the anatomy of like what's under the dress to figure out what the dress is gonna look like, and I kind of went crazy. So now I have to like rethink my life decisions. I'm gonna give her, like, the iconic 3 fingers. Literally your stereotype woman body. I can't help myself. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix her. She's fixable. Okay. How do I want to make her... Hold on, I gotta look up frogs. Frog. Yeah, Gumby has a type and it's me that's real. He. Frog. Rotund. They kind of like thick. Yeah, so it's kind of the opposite of Ratman. It has like thin arms and then thick forearms. I might give her like extra long arms. Too happy for a divorce. They gotta start somewhere, dude. They gotta start somewhere, okay? You won't even see it coming. They don't even see it coming. That's why they get married in the first place. I am happy to force everyone. Guys, this is gonna be this is like an official part of Gumby lore we're making right now. You know that, right? We're like making history right now. I feel like there's gonna be more Don Barlone and like Frog fan art that we're gonna make in the future, and like I'm ready, but I'm scared. So, well, I wasn't planning on making a frog, so this is like his regular self right now. But eventually I'm gonna make him blushing for her, okay? But right now, this is just like my size reference. We gotta cosplay them, Gumbo. I'll be the frog or the rat, but I wanna be the frog, kinda. I wanna be the lady. I wanna be a pretty lady. He's a blushing bride. Sweet, I'm the rat. Yeah, the rat's got a cool fit too, but I want to be the pretty lady. How many feet does the frog have? I think 3, right? 3 feet? Like 3 toes. Frogs have 3 toes, right? Guys, we're bringing it back. We're bringing the cartoony back. Look. Her arms look like a cartoon instead of a very anatomy-based woman. It's happening. We're bringing it back. Gonna steal Gumby to help me with character backstreet stuff. Backstreet? Backstory. This is the Gumby furry stream. Yeah. She's got like poofy... She's got poofy sleeves. Just kill everyone they live and make them peak writing. Of course! Of course. That's exactly how writing should be. Tragic backstory for everyone. That's what ruins their life together. They are part of a like D&D party, and something tragic happened to the rest of their party, and they hate each other for it. And then they come back. They come crawling back. Crawling back. They realized that they were wrong about each other, and that it wasn't anybody's fault other than all of theirs for their lack of skill. I don't think I played one happy character in the PZRPs yet. I think you tried and then you died. Or maybe not happy, but you tried to be like a cool guy and then you like got pwned. Because you were exhausted in the woods. That was when I got shot in the gut. Dude, what's up with her hat? Should we give her a hat? I think we should get rid of this stupid hat. Do we keep the pointy hat? Is it iconic? What if we give her like a rogue hood instead? Kind of like this. I don't know, but she's got like the... I know that rat's pretty tall, but what if Frog is even taller? No. She metamorphosizes into a taller frog. Elian was kind of happy, but he had some trauma on him. Okay. This guy loves trauma. What's up with this stinking hat, man? I don't understand this stinking hat. Guys, do you think I look like this frog? Do you think my voice fits this frog? I feel like I'd be a perfect frog princess. I could see me being a frog princess. Maybe even a frog prince. Maybe the grief arc is the zombie apocalypse. Do we keep the frog hat? I don't know how I'm feeling about the frog hat. She looks like a cone. What's the top of it look like? It's literally just a cone. Keep the frog hat for now and replace it with the thick-headed pharaoh when they turn into a man. I don't think Frog should have any hair. I think Frog should be smooth. No. No. Frog has to be smooth. But the meme. But frogs! Frogs aren't hairy! Frog is frog. Wig. She could be given a wig. This is true. Sorry I'm so quiet, I'm so focused. On frog. Oops, wrong brush. Just so focused on their life together and how I'm gonna crush it. Cause this is what you asked for! This is what you asked for! Frog cancer arc. No! You work on Thanksgiving? I don't think so, but I don't know yet. I don't think so. I think I'm off that day, but we probably have to go places. Steven watching Gumby draw hot frog GF in his click chair. Lol. Steven's hiccuping, I can hear him. Oh my god, that fucking scared me so bad, you fucking monster. That was so loud. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I literally whacked my mic. I like jumped, my hands jumped. Oh. It's because I had my headphones on full volume. Oh. Oh. Oh, my soul. I'm putting it back in my body right now. Oh, and I need cute frogs. Ugh. Man, I love frogs. Okay, I'm good. Holy shit! That scared me so much. Oh, I'm good now. I'm good. Twitch censored the clip? Why? I'm listening to non-copyright Mozart. It's fucking Mozart. What do you... But what do you mean? What? I'm literally listening to fucking Mozart. Let me try clipping. Clip copy to clipboard. Okay. Okay, but what does that mean? Ah! Stop. Can't believe you. Wait, so... I don't get it. Wait, try to clip something. I'm confused. Is it because of the fucking Mozart? Is this whole stream gonna be muted? Oh my god, man. So annoying. So annoying. What if I try clip? Admin. So annoying. So annoying. What? Why just that one? That's so interesting. Discard clip. Okay. Because it's letting me do it. Interesting. Vulgar language. Oh, because I probably screamed fuck. Okay, so I have the back, I have the staff, I have the thing. Now I need this. Paste. Okay. And now this is what I'm working on here. Which is just basically like clean up. Or not clean up. More like defining. She came out cute, right guys? She came out cute. She came out cute, guys. I do have to make her staff like a little longer. But yes, that clip was gold. I cannot comment. Why not? Why can't you be honest? Why can't you be honest? Why? Oh, it's cause you hate it. Oh, fuck. That sucks. That's okay. That gives you... Just because you're gay doesn't mean that you can't recognize whether a lady is pretty or not. There are plenty of, like, women that are straight that can recognize when a lady is pretty. Right? Like, what are you talking? This is a fucking frog! What are you talking? Like, this is a frog! This is a cartoon character! This is a frog prince slash princess, okay? The fuck you talking about? Not furry. Alright, that's fair. See, that one makes sense. Like, that one's fair, okay? That one is fair. Alright, so now this is Patty. Oops. This is Patty. Oh god. Patty. The frog princess. There once was a frog princess and a mafia boss scholar that fell in love. So the frog princess one day decided to be a frog prince, and then they divorced. After finding each other again, they fell in love with each other once more. And then they joined a D&D party, and half the party died, and they blamed each other. After some time, they came to recollect themselves in their thoughts, and realized that it was not just each other's fault. It was everyone in the party's fault, including those who were too weak to survive. They were lucky to have gotten out alive when they did. Unfortunately, none of them were up to the task. And then they finally heal and remarry again. The end. I prefer the face on the ref. Pure disappointment in those eyes. Them out. They fell in love while she was still a man? Yowie, my beloved. Yes. That's what I'm saying, bro. I think they, you know, and then, you know, he becomes like a bi-rat. A bi-rat. And then she just kind of does what she wants. She swaps when she wants. Anyways, because that's what, this is what they're, listen, this is the fan fiction, okay? Oh shit, it's Mulan, but a frog and rat. I don't think that she was trans. Well, I guess technically if a frog can turn into a man or a woman, that's not really being trans, that's just being a frog. Right? If you think about it, it's not really like being trans. It's just being a frog. The frogs are turning us gay. Or what is the saying? Gender flog. A transformer. I don't know. Okay, alright. So how do we feel about the story? This is our fan fiction of these two characters that you guys have made me draw. Okay. We got Don Barlone from Wizardry 8. Okay, and we have Patty the Frog Princess, which is a made-up character by Tyrant. Okay. And they fall in love. Let me get rid of their fucking names. They fall in love. Okay, let's put some. Hold on. Let me add some fucking blushies real quick. So uwu kawaii. Okay, they fall in love, right? And the Frog Princess and Don Barlone, the Mafia Scholar boss. Okay, and then she turns into Frog Prince, and then they part ways for a bit, and get divorced, and then they come back. They join a D&D party, people die, they blame each other, they hate each other, they come back, realize that they were all at fault. Why her head so big? Because she's a fucking frog and she's got a big-ass cone on her head. I'm not gonna lie, the rat came out so much better than the frog, but we're not gonna talk about it. Anyways. And then they hate each other for a bit, and then they fall back in love. And get married again, and that's where the story ends, and nothing bad ever happens after that. Twice divorced, 3 times married. Oh my gosh. Dry Hump Champ just subscribed to what? I don't know. I assume the YouTube or Kick. I don't know. Something. Frog Cancer Arc. No! No Frog Cancer Arc! Hold on. Let's look up. Hold on. Let's look up. Can frogs get cancer? Can frogs get cancer? Yes, frogs can get cancer, although it is considered rare and amphibians generally have a high resistance to it. Examples include the Lux tumor, a type of renal cancer in northern leopard frogs caused by a herpes virus. Oh my god, she gets herpes? And she dies of renal cancer! No! No! No, 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 no. Till death do us part, my dear. Till death do us part. I'm so fucking sad. We're not. She gets. How do you know he didn't give it to her? How do you know he wasn't the one with the rat herpes? Okay, hold on. Can rats get cancer? Okay, now hear me out. It's like a Notebook situation. Rats can get cancer. They're susceptible to developing a variety of tumors. Common types include mammary tumors, especially in unspayed females, malignant lymphoma, and brain tumors. Okay. Can rats get herpes? Yes, rats can get herpes. Specifically certain types like HSV1 and HSV2. Can rats get the same type of herpes as frogs? No, rats cannot get the same type of herpes as frogs. Herpes virus are highly species specific, meaning viruses that infect amphibians are evolutionarily distant from those that infect mammals. They can't give each other herpes. What even is tonight? Are we, like, what are we even on? What is happening to my brain? I'm like thinking about frogs and rats and herpes and cancer and D&D party murdering and frog princess, frog prince. Like, what is happening to me? What is happening? Peak furry stream. You know that these characters are gonna be, like, reoccurring, right? And they're gonna, like, become just our characters. Like, Don Barlone is, you know, Wizardry 8. But, like, what if he becomes our Don? You know what I'm saying? Smile? You know, like, what if we just... He's become our own man! No. Credit is given where credit is due. Credit is given. That's my character! That's my character. I came up with Don Barlone. I created Wizardry 8. Should give Ratman a twin brother, Bartholomew, and he's evil. Oh my gosh. And that can lead to another divorce. I've been staining him for over a decade. Staining? Like wood? You're staining him like wood? My coworker was telling me about tongue oil today, which is like a type of stain. It's like $40, so it's very expensive. Also, I smelled it and it punched me in the face, and it's like lemons. Stanning, Dumbo. Oh, Stanning? Oh, I forget what Stanning is. Is that where you're like die hard? You're like a die hard frog cancer fan? Or I'm just kidding. You're a die hard Don Barlone character fan. Stunning, even. Guys, what even is our life right now? Also, frogs with cancer on their face looks really sad. He looks like he has a big boo-boo on his face. Oh my god, part of his mouth is missing! Oh, this is making me sad, dude. Oh my god, I never I never thought about frogs getting cancer till now, and it's like a real thing, and it looks really sad, and I'm not gonna put a picture up of it because it's really depressing. Aww. He's like missing a quarter of his moon mouth. Aww. That's so sad. Oh gosh, he's got like a big ball. I own the Don Barlin Wizardry 8 Gmail account, god damn it. That's crazy. Oh, okay, I gotta stop looking at these frogs. It's gonna make me really severely depressed. Guys. Oh my god, dude. I think that the rat came out so fucking clean. The frog came out okay. I'm still not quite happy with her design. I think that there's stuff I want to adjust at some point. But these characters will reoccur because now they are part of the Gumby life, the Gumby lore. And it's all your guys' fault. So, I just want you to remember that. I want you to remember whose fault it is. I do like this frog picture. This frog picture is pretty sick, right? Alright, I'm saving this real quick. All I wanted was Don Barlone as a single mother. The other guy brought the lore. Listen. You guys created the lore together with me. We all created the lore together. Don Barlone and Frog Print. And Patty. Okay. I don't know why, but... Oh, thank you, DryHumpChamp, for the follow on YouTube. I don't know if this is like the same notification, but it's hella late, or if you just did it again on a different thing. But thank you! I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay. Alright, guys. So, what I'm gonna do is... We're gonna open up Notepad. Okay? Oops, that's Firefox. We're gonna open up Notepad. You can't scam me. I fucking shit my pants earlier when Smiggles fucking scared the fuck out of me. Bastard. Bastard, I say! Bastard! We're gonna open up Notepad. Okay. And then let me screen share Notepad. Excuse me. What would it be? It's not game. Is it display? Window capture. Notepad. Okay. Notepad, yes. Okay. Let's write lore real quick. It's lore time. Alright. This is the story of Don Barlone and and Patty the Frog Princess. Okay. A lot of dots. Anyways. Don Balone. The handsome scholar and mafia boss. Patty. The handsome... Alright, okay. Don Barlow, the handsome scholar and mafia rat boss. Patty. The frog princess of old. Well, he has like a sword. So he's like, what kind of class is he? Is he a rogue? Or what is he? He's got like a little dagger or sword or something. And then she's got a staff, so I could see her being like a wizard. The frog princess and studied warlock? Not a warlock. And studied wizard. Don Balone and Patty the frog princess fall in love and get married one day. ... and live happily until one day ... Don Barlone and Patty the Frog Princess fall in love and get married and live happily. Fall in love, get married, and live happily until one day... My writing is not very good, by the way, okay? You're gonna have to fucking deal. Anyways. Patty decides to become a frog prince. To transform into a frog prince. Don Barlone wasn't super into it. They got divorced. Divorced. On frowny face. Frowny face. Until one day. I keep using one day. After some time, Don Balloon realizes that losing Patty was like losing the ability to breathe. Patty was everything to Don Barlone. And everything he could ever need. Could ever want. Or ever need. Okay. Am I cooking? Alright. After some time, Don Barlone realizes that losing Patty was like losing the ability to breathe. Patty was everything to Don Barlone and everything he could ever want or ever need. Gay fanfic. First Wizardry 8 fanfiction. Oh god, okay. We're making history, I told you we're making history. Anyways. We're gonna have to play this game on stream. I have to figure out where to find this fucking game. I want to play this game. It actually looked fun and the graphics look cool. I liked it. Anyways. Go back to the fanfiction, okay? We gotta write fanfiction. Okay. Don Balone seeks out the Frog Prince and begs for Paddy to forgive. I don't really think forgiveness is the right. Don Balone accepts Paddy transformation. What for who they are, for what they've become. I don't think that Don Barlone would beg. I don't know anything about the character. I don't think that he would beg. Making my boy beg? Paddy's. Don Barlone accepts Paddy for who they are, for what they've become, and expresses his deepest desire to stay by Paddy's side. Paddy accepts Don Barlone's accepts Don Barlone's what would be a good word to describe this? Confession? No. What's the word I'm thinking of? It's at the tip of my tongue. What am I thinking of right now? What is the word? What is the word? Okay, I'll read it. Hold on. This is the story of Don Barlone and Paddy, the Frog Princess. Don Barlone, the handsome scholar and mafia rat boss. Paddy, the Frog Princess and studied wizard. Don Barlone and Paddy, the Frog Princess, fall in love, get married, and live happily until one day Paddy decides to transform into a frog, into the Frog Prince. Don Barlone wasn't super into it. They got divorced. So after some time, Don Barlone realizes that losing Paddy was like losing the ability to breathe. Paddy was everything to Don Barlone and everything he could ever want or ever need. Don Barlone accepts Paddy for who they are, for what they've become, and expresses his deepest desire to stay by Paddy's side. Paddy accepts. I think we just leave it at that. They reunite as one. I'm cooking, okay? Later in life, still together. No. Later in life, they join a party that goes on sick, epic adventures. Raiding dungeons. Let it be known my writer brain wants to beat you to death. Then help me, help! Later in life, they join a party that goes on sick, epic adventures. Raiding dungeons. Taking treasures. And selling them to dumb nerds. They join a party with 2 other adventurers. Later in life, they join a party with 2 other adventurers that goes on sick and epic adventures, raiding dungeons, taking treasures, and selling them to dumb nerds. Listen, I told you I can't fucking write, dog. I don't know how to fucking write. I'm totally winging this right now. Baby's first fanfic. Would it be crazy if I told you that the first, like, fanfic I ever... It wasn't anything crazy. It was just more, like, self-inserting myself into the world. Blue Exorcist. I wrote like probably a couple of pages of like me inserting a character, like a Mary Sue character, to the fucking Blue Exorcist gang. So but that was, wow, that was probably when I was in middle school. So I haven't really written much since. So I guess it's so that was like when it was a very involved trying to write a story kind of thing. Nowadays, and other than this, the most writing I do is world building in my brain about, like, I don't know if you really know about this, but I have 3 different stories that I kind of combined into one, because it kind of formed in a way that it's a zombie apocalyptic thing, but it's like nature takes over kind of thing, and the zombies are, it's not very developed, I would say, you know, but I have kind of a general idea, you know, with the Ash and Jazz, the sisters, and then there's Rita and Holly, which were like originally supposed to be kind of a Grim Reaper-esque, and then a florist. And then the other ones are like the Flower Pals, which are people but with flower heads. Just like, anyways, just that's, other than the Blue Exorcist fanfic from when I was a middle schooler, this, and then the in-between of writing that kind of story in my head in scribbled notepads and stuff like that, and mostly drawings of those characters. The story's called Lifeline. I don't really know if that's a good title, but that's what I've always stuck with it. And I actually have notes jotted down of like it turning into a small video game, and the characters actually have abilities and fucking. Anyways. Should give Frog Princess a lady-in-waiting or a personal maid named Frogalina. Frog Wizard! Frog Wizard! You gotta write it out, dude. You can't just put 2. Oh, the word 2? I'm too in grief to write properly. Alright, what con we going to so we can cosplay these cute characters? I don't know when I'm gonna go to a con again. I'll have to think about it. Is that a frowny face? My immortal level fanfic, lol. Yes. Okay. Later in life, they join a party with 2 other adventurers that go on sick and epic adventures, raiding dungeons, taking treasures, and selling them to dumb nerds. Man, the TF2 reading the Immortal fanfic in voice chat is crazy. Anyways, that was a good video. I like that video. I also like that people tried to kick him from the game, and he was like, but guys, literature. And then everybody's like, no, don't kick this guy. I love that for them. Anyways. People taking TF2 so seriously, can't listen to the Immortal fanfic, crazy bastards. Anyways. The party ends up taking a job that felt like it would be similar to any other. But unfortunately, they find out too late that it was a fatal mistake to take on such a mountainous task feet. I don't know. Task. I don't know words. Fanfiction streams gotta be regular. What? We're just gonna, like, actually just make a story for Don Barlone and Patty the Frog Princess? Bruh. Bruh. They better hire me. After they gotta hire me. Do they even make games anymore? Are they even, like, a company anymore? I would love to be a part of the team, and I just work on Don Barlone. If he lives and doesn't get killed by the main character. They have Don Balloon and Patty's comrades fall in battle. Don Balloon and Patty barely get out alive while their comrades fall in battle swiftly. Or fall in battle while trying to escape the treacherous path they've put themselves on. Wizardry 8 was 2001, so maybe. Oh shit, Wizardry 8 was the last main series Wizardry game. The rest are Japanese spin-offs. Oh shit. Well, don't worry, we're gonna make our own Wizardry 9, guys. Totally got the rights for it. Blaming each other for the deaths of their comrades. They divorce again. Brownie face. Don Balone finds himself becoming grislier a much more grislier, hateful, and cruel mafia boss. The bottom of a bottle. The bottom of bottles. Would Don Barlone be a drinker? Do you think he'd be like an angry, drunk, grisly, hateful, cruel mafia boss? Could we see Don Barlone becoming a drinker? Maybe it'd be like magic potions. The bottom of bottles is where he finds his comforts. Patty finds themselves taking on risky jobs. Patty finds themselves taking on risky solo jobs, one after the other. Taking on any challenge thrown at them. The coin. The people. None of it mattering to Patty. Oh, you're right. Patty finds themselves taking on risky solo jobs one after the other, taking on any challenge thrown at them. The coin, the people, none of it mattering. Patty's hope. Themselves. It'd be themselves. Oh god. Finds themselves taking none of it. Patty took out their rage, their grief. Their rage and grief upon their enemies. Striking them down fiercely. Our music stopped! Oh my gosh. Video pause. Continue watching. Stop being like Netflix. Okay? Alright. Striking them down fiercely. And gruesomely. Hoping for the day they are taken out. They are ended with they are how would be a good way to word this? Hoping for the day they are ended with as much power as they have dealt, as much pain, with as much pain as they have dealt, if not more, if not 10, if not hundreds times more. You can't scare me, I'm so focused right now. We're writing Don Barlone Wizardry 8 and Patty the Frog Princess flipping fan fiction right now. Patty's not even real! Neither is Don Barlone, but she's less real. Welp, I got a nap, gang. Glad to see the first Don Barlone fanfic and fan art coming to fruition. Of course, of course. Enjoy your nap. Enjoy. Oh my god, dude. I'm so invested. Focus on my balls. You know what? You know what? Okay, so... let's see. Then one day, Don Barlone and Patty meet. After 13 years, it came true. My life is complete. Yes. Meet by pure coincidence in a town. In a bustling town. The world seems to stop spinning as they lock eyes. As they lock eyes. Their hearts filling with rage. With turmoil. But also with longing. With longing. They come to terms with their past. They come to terms with their past and reunite as one. At the end. Kinda. Don Barlone and Patty the Frog. Written says. Text document. Thank you. Wow. What an evening. Wow. This is nowhere where I thought we would have ended up tonight. But you know what? What a good place to be. I think that this is a splendid time to stop for tonight. Thank you all for coming. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Not only did we draw Don Barlone from Wizardry 8, not only did we draw Patty the Frog Princess, we have written with my low writing skill, we have written enough of a story for these motherfuckers. Good God, I was not expecting to write fan fiction today. What a good day. What a good day. Let's let's find somebody to raid. And then we will continue on, continue forth. Who shall we raid? Oh my gosh, Doxy Games. They're playing Megabonk. Let's raid Doxy. I've been a long time fan of Doxy. They are an artist. They're not doing art right now, but they're doing Megabonk, but they're very cool. Very nice art style. Alright, guys. Have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me on this fucking adventure. What a ride. Alright. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Goodbye. Goodbye. Say hi to Doxy.